Okay. Well, first of all, just, congratulations to Notre Dame. They were outstanding. Just absolutely dominated us in every facet of football, starting with coaching and blocking, tackling, you name it, dominated us. And it is what it is. So congratulations to Coach Freeman and his staff. It was a great environment tonight, and again, I always tell our team, you get what you earn, and we earned this tonight for sure. Momentum is tough in a game like this. It's critical, and we lost momentum right out of the gate, and with the block punt touchdown. It was just very simple. We just flat out just didn't do our job, and so that was huge momentum early, and we never got it back. So the block punt for a score, pick six, and then another bad interception there to give them the ball, and whatever inside the 5 or 10, wherever it was, for another touchdown. Those were huge momentum plays, and defensively, we couldn't stop the run. Period. And when we did stop the run, it was a ton of time of possession where we pinned them deep on the 5, and if we stopped them, but we were on the 5, and so field position was a real battle all night. And but at the end of the day, they were the more physical team, they were the more disciplined team, and we had stupid penalties, and so as a result, they were the better coach team. Period. There's nothing else I can say. 14 years as a head coach. This is, we've had bad days. I don't want to overstate, but this is a very disappointing day, and it's my responsibility, and we gave up a score on offense, a score on special teams, and a score on defense. And that's the first time that's happened since I've been a head coach. We just got out coached in every facet of the game, and that's on me. It's my responsibility, and all I can do is. And I wish I could say I saw it coming. We had a great week of practice, a great week of preparation, and but football is a crazy game. The ball can bounce funny from time to time. If you do this long enough and you play in this arena, unfortunately, there's some nights like this that you want to forget. And I'm glad that these are few and far between. This is a really bad day, a really disappointing day. But we'll have better days ahead. And it's my job to make sure that happens. But tonight wasn't the night. And but at the end of the day, we're 8-1, not 5-3. We're 8-1, not 4-4. And it's again, I feel the burden from the Clemson Nation because it's my responsibility to win every game. And I didn't get it done tonight. Simple as that. And nobody else to blame but me. But there's still a lot out there for us. We got an opportunity to win the division. I didn't know, Tim. I guess apparently the division, but we want to win the division. I don't want to tie for the division. I want to win it. And so we have an opportunity to win the division. We still have the opportunity to do a lot of things on this season. My 14 years, we've only had one undefeated season. It's hard. Again, nobody likes to lose. But again, you do it long enough, you won't have a day like this. And so all you can do is respond. And we've always responded, and we'll respond. We'll get back to work on Monday and go again. So again, a lot of opportunity out there again from our division, from this league, and so forth. But we only got 21 days left in the regular season, so we gotta make them all count. And but tonight wasn't our day, and you got to give Notre Dame all the credit, for tonight. Their coaches, their players, they were outstanding. And again, their fans. It was a great environment, but a really disappointing night for Clemson. And so with that, I'll take your questions.
Coach, you had the number 7 rush defense in the country coming in. I guess how surprised are you that they were just able to control the line of scrimmage the way they were?
Yeah, super surprised. You know, I mean, nobody's fault but mine. Did not play anywhere like we have played and can play. But tonight it was. That's what you saw. I mean, they were clearly the more physical team and executed better. So it's gonna be a painful tape to watch for everyone. But if we are, who I think we are, and made the right stuff, we'll respond. Again, it hurts. So we'll bounce back. Respond. I was proud of the offense, at least. I thought they kept competing down to the end. It was good to see them just keep battling and competing, and that's about the only positive. They didn't quit. They hung in there. They tried to go fight and score, but I didn't do enough to help them tonight as a team. So again, I wish I could tell you there's something that I saw. Sometimes you just have a night where it all goes against you, and all you can do is give Notre Dame credit for that.
Yeah, but with the run defense, was that anything you saw scheme-wise, or was it just not getting off the blocks?
I don't even want to comment on it right now. They just physically kicked our butt, period, the end.
You mentioned
How would you evaluate the quarterback play overall tonight, Dabo, and also why did you make the switch when you did, putting the young guy in?
Well, BJ didn't have much of a chance, but there were some things I thought he could have done a little bit better. We could have helped him a little bit more too, but just trying to find a little spark there. There were a couple plays that we felt like we probably should have made. Thought he held the ball a couple times and just took a couple bad sacks where the protection was there, and you got to get rid of the ball. And I mean, there was just a couple of those plays. So what was it, 21-0? I think, is that what it was? I can't remember. I think it was 21. I think it was 21-0. And we'd kind of said going into that, if we didn't really get anything going on that drive, let's see if we can just create a little spark. And then listen, Kate, he's trying to make a play, and I hate that for him. It was a bad decision, throwing back, going left, throwing back across your body, and their kid made a good play. So again, he'll have better days too. But I will say this: I thought DJ responded, and he went back in and he did some good things. And I talked to Streeter about kind of his thoughts there, but we had a little miscommunication on the pick six there, but that's on both those guys. So it wasn't much good.
You mentioned the block punt. What specifically went wrong on that in the first quarter?
Just didn't block the guy right up the middle. I mean, nothing, just right up the middle. I mean, it's like, it's mind-boggling.
What was the message to the team? And again, this isn't your first rodeo. Rarely do teams go undefeated, but this wasn't a overtime field goal game. Maybe this was
No, this was an ass kicking, period. I mean, that's what it is. Just flat out got our tails handed to us. And again, that's in 14 years. It hasn't happened a lot, but it's happened a couple times, a few times along the way. We've handed out a bunch of them too. But tonight was, we were the bug, right? And we got the bad end of that deal, and we deserved every second of it. So the message to the team is, I'm sorry. First of all, it's my responsibility. I'm the head coach, and number one, number two, I'm gonna show up to work Monday, and it's not. You have to respond. There'll be a lot of negativity and all that stuff that comes with being in a place like Clemson and having the type of success that we've had and the type of success that we expect. So a lot of negativity, and so how you process all that, and you go back to work. again, we're not the only team in the country with a loss. We're not the only team in the country, 131 teams, it's just football. Again, we've had some bad days over the years, but in totality, we've been a great program, and so you don't let it define you, destroy you. You let it develop you to get better. And we got a bunch of good people on this team, and again, we had collectively a bad night tonight, starting with me, and we've got to bounce back. And so the message is, again, we're 8-1. We're not 4-4. We're not 3-5. Okay, it's disappointing. Yes, we all get that. We got a chance to win our league. That's a big deal. We got a chance to do a lot of things. Anything can happen. We lost this game back in November of 16, right? That was not this game, but we lost a game. That was a sickening day, right? The world was over. Heck, we ended up winning the national championship, and the reason is we went back to work. We didn't, you have no idea what life brings around the corner. All you can do is just have a good day tomorrow, have a good Monday, and stay together and keep grinding. And so, you coach them all. You're coaching young guys. There's a lot of lessons that can come from a game like this, but that's for us to deal with, and then also for Marcus and his team. Again, look at them. They had 2 really disappointing losses to start their season. Very disappointing at a place like Notre Dame, where you have a lot of expectations, but they responded. And that's what it's all about. And so their kids have learned a lot of lessons as well, and they come in here and they just punched us in the mouth and they beat a good football team tonight. It's been on both sides of it.
Did you get a chance to see him post game, or did you have to get to?
No, I saw him, and that's the first time I met him. He's a very sharp coach, and he's done a great job again. And I saw that. They won. Coming into this 5 out of their last 6, and really responded to a lot of disappointment. And that's what we got to do. We've got to respond to the disappointment. But a very, very well coached team out there tonight.
Yeah, well, I don't think DJ had a carry in the first half. Did they do anything to kind of take
No.
away QB running?
No, we just did a poor job.
Dabo, on the offensive game plan, it seemed like you guys were trying to attack the perimeter a lot with the swing passes tonight. Was there something you guys saw prior to the night that you guys pointed the ball that way?
Well, it was just some RPO stuff, that the first play to Davis, what is that, 9 or 10 yards, whatever it was, and the penalty on Bo. That was just an RPO. We were just getting some stuff off the inside zone, but that's really it.
How much do you have to reevaluate any personnel coming out of a game like this, or is it push forward? These guys, we still believe in them going forward.
Yeah, we got who we got. I still believe in my guys. I'm not gonna let one moment like this change that. We're all in it together. We're all in it together. Our staff, our players. Again, this is a really bad day. When you put everything like we do into a moment like this, and you come up short. There's always a winner and a loser, and whether you lose by 1 or you just get your butt flat out handed to you, like we did tonight, neither one of them feel good. And we're 8-1. We didn't lose 3 games tonight. We lost 1. The key is to not let it beat you again. And so I don't have unshakable belief in our guys and our staff, but we got to respond, and we got to own it. So it'll be a long day tomorrow. A lot of everything. Evaluate everything. We do that every week. Even when you win, there's so many things that we're evaluating, but obviously this was magnified.
Coach Collins, looked like he had a bicep or a shoulder.
Shoulder.
Shoulder, okay.
Yeah, we give a comment on the quarterback situation moving forward.
No, we just evaluate everything, and I thought DJ finished well, which was good to see. I hate that play happened in Cade, but we'll see how it goes. We'll just get back to work and continue to evaluate it every day, but, it's certainly not all on DJ. He made a bad play, Kate made a bad play, but we were just, there was a lot more than the quarterback out there tonight. I mean, it's just that simple. I don't care how your quarterback plays. If you're not the most physical team, you don't deserve to win, and we didn't deserve it tonight.
Dabo, in going about trying to bounce back and respond, as you say, what's your biggest concern?
My biggest concern?
Yeah.
Just looking them in the eye on Monday and seeing where they are. Looking forward to that meeting and just seeing how they respond.
Is this where that true windshield mentality
Yeah,
comes in?
absolutely. Absolutely. That's how we built this program. And because that's, you can't, you learn and you grow from it, but you got to move forward in competition. I mean, it's just that way at every level, right? I mean, the best of the best. I mean, from Tom Brady, they've lost. He's the best ever. They've lost a few games. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, the Golden State Warriors have lost about 5 in a row, guys. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. And, sometimes you just have days, and especially when you're a program like Clemson and you're going to get every ounce of everything, and you're always trying to teach. This is an opportunity for us to hopefully grow. It's painful, but, we'll teach and we'll challenge. We'll evaluate and we will grow. But it starts with me, 100%.
Coach, like you said, you can still accomplish every one of your team goals this season still. Yeah. You didn't do that last year.
That's right.
You think your guys will see it that way and get excited about that? Yeah,
it's my job to make sure that again, that's part of coaching, and these are young people and there's a lot of disappointment. So just kind of resetting and refocusing. Again, especially when you're at a place like Clemson and there's so much negativity that comes with, not winning a game. And it doesn't matter the game, like if we'd have lost by 1 on the last play, there's still tons of negativity. It's winning and losing, period. So it's my job to make sure that they respond the right way. The same thing with the staff, and that we reset. And you're right, our goals are our goals, and we've got an opportunity. There's not a single goal that's not there for us. I know everybody wants to win the national championship, and we don't control that. But what we do control is trying to win this division, trying to win the league, the state championship, and win the closer, whatever that is. That's what we have an opportunity to do. When you do those things, you have a heck of a year. And when you hit those goals, hey, from time to time, you might have a chance to win the whole thing. But there's a lot that goes into it. And when you lose a game like this, and you're at the, from that, you're at the mercy of a lot of stuff that you have no control over. So you can't waste an ounce of time on any of that stuff. This was a really bad day, and all the criticism is warranted, and just should be directed at me, period. So don't direct it at the players, don't direct it at the staff. It's on me. It's my responsibility. And again, 14 years being the head coach, this is one of the most disappointing days that I've had as a head coach. And I've had some disappointing days, but never saw this coming tonight. And again, just all the credit goes to Notre Dame. But we've got to move forward. And we've got to make sure that we respond next week. We got an opportunity. We went. We were 4-1 on the road. This was a tough one for us tonight, but we got a chance to do a lot of great things still at home, and we're gonna finish up the season at home. A really tough Louisville team coming in that's kind of finding their stride as well. I don't know how they did today. I'm assume they won. Great quarterback, and a team that we had kind of down to the last bit last year. So we'll get back to work, see if we can get to 9-1 this week, and go from there.
Got time for 1 or 2 from Zoom if anybody has any.
Dabo, this is Larry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Larry.
Hello?
Larry, we've got you.
Yeah, I
Please
got
go
you.
ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Everybody came in and talking about this defensive line, wondering if it could be among the greats. How jarring is it to see them, you know, pushed around to the degree they were tonight, given the expectations and all that coming in?
Yeah, incredibly disappointing. There's just no other way to say it. You know, and there's nobody more disappointed than those guys. And you know, again, it's my responsibility to have them ready.
Yeah, but do you know if you'll get XT back this year?
You know, we're reevaluating everything with him. He re-injured his foot on Wednesday. Really, you know, just heartbreaks for him. I mean, he's just going full speed, tried to hurdle a guy, and kind of had a setback. So just reevaluating his situation, and probably know more, you know, next week, next time, whenever we get back together. Maybe I'll know more tomorrow night when we get in there, but probably more next week.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate